So why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of trousers? Just in case he got a hole in one.
Perfect.
So the Air Max Plus aka TN Terrascapes have been so popular over the past year or so, and it's about time we got this colorway. On today's episode, we are reviewing the Nike Air Max Plus Terrascape in triple black. Now the Air Max Plus, as popular as it is, this colorway and this iteration to it is just as popular. I've seen tons of people wear the Terrascape Plus and there's good reasons why. It sort of builds on what the TN made so popular, but also fixing some of the problems that it did have. And we'll touch on reasons why in a little bit, but first let's talk about the box. Now of course, this being a recycled shoe by Nike, claiming that it is made with at least 20% recycled material, it does come in that Move to Zero boring Nike box. Of course, you've seen them all by now, so it is what it is. And that's pretty much it with the box, but the product sticker itself does say Air Max Terrascape Plus, and the official colorway is black, anthracite, anthracite. Now if you are new to the Terrascape Plus and you're worrying about how they fit, well, I've got some good news. Compared to the likes of the OG TNs, these do fit so much better. So many people complained about the OG TNs fitting too narrow, and if they were to go a size up or even half a size up, they're too long for them. And this silhouette is a lot more wide foot friendly. So I am pleased to say, for myself anyway, these were a true to size fit. So before we take an up close and personal look, there will be some purchase links down below, just in case you're looking for a pair. Now with that said, having a closer look at this shoe, there's so much that Nike have done to pay homage to the OG, but whilst doing that, they've defo switched some things up. It does keep a lot of its shape somewhat to the OG, but the likes of the cage to the mid panels, they've totally switched it up here. What creates that TN wavy shape is of course this TN sort of cage. And then inside that we have that webbing which is made of this sort of nylon material. Now this cotton mesh sort of makes up the underlays to this shoe, and some of the OG panels are actually stitched in. Unfortunately though, there isn't any 3M on this shoe, and trust me broskies, I have looked. One of the best things about the OG was of course that 3M detailing. But moving on to the toe guard, and they've fixed it here. Instead of that shiny TPU material that did get scuffed a lot on the OGs, they've sort of replaced it with this fake sort of leather. And of course what follows around it on the mudguard is again this TPU material. Now we have that subtle small Nike branding towards the lateral sides, and there is actually a massive Nike swoosh hidden under the overlays. It is kind of cool, but I guess just like my broken pencil in school, it's pretty pointless. Now these do come with these black set of roped laces, and the tongue itself is made of the same material as the underlays. Now the top panel is made of this sort of felt material, and then we have that Nike branding in that black panel. Now this cotton mesh sock liner does work so well. It's very soft to touch and it has the right amount of padding. And then the insole does have that very light lime green here. But just towards the back we've got the Terrascape branding with the Nike pinwheel. Now one of the things I kind of wish they didn't change here, although it does look cool, don't get me wrong, but it has the TS branding instead of the TN. So it kind of has that sort of modern twist to the OG. I'm not too mad at it though, but the TN is just iconic. But of course we do have that TPU heel stabilizer just towards the back. And then the midsole here is the one thing I really don't like about this shoe. I've said it before when I did review them previously. And even though it does look a lot better on this because it's all black, it's still a bit annoying. We have that Nike grind crater foam to the midsole, and yes, it looks like chewed up pistachios in there. But you know what? Just because of how comfortable they are, I'm not going to moan too much. Now we've got that iconic TPU shank that does return here. And my pair already out of the box looks scuffed. Now the outsole is another thing that doesn't look the best, if I'm honest. Of course it's mostly covered in that Nike grind material that will get dirty anyway, so it's not that much of a deal breaker. It does keep that OG design and paneling though, but the TS branding does return in the middle. Right, so there's a lot of things I do love about this shoe, and a couple things I wish I could change, but now's brother! So there's a lot to love about this shoe, and a couple things I really wish I could change, but we'll decide anyway. Whether these are a buy or a buy. Now of course when it comes to sneakers, there's always going to be at least one thing you don't like about a shoe, and this one has a couple. On this particular colorway though, they're nowhere near as bad as other colorways. Like I said, that chewed up look to the midsole isn't that good to look at. And the same sort of thing to the outsole. Because of the colorway, I think this silhouette gets away with it. So Nike have defo done a better job in terms of covering it up. But with those two panels aside, I can say I love this shoe. The blacked out look to this shoe is exactly what you need for this time of year. And the comfort for me, in my opinion, doesn't get spoken about enough. It's defo a great all day sneaker, and trust me, for the price at £165, I know it's steep broskies, trust me, I do. But in theory, it's one of those shoes you can leave by the door and wear them all day long. This silhouette, in my opinion, does pay the right amount of homage. Homage or homage? I need to find that out. Homage. Homage. Homer and Marge. Is that where they come from? Homer and Marge. Homage. The Simpsons. Nah. And you know what, I feel like this shoe pays the right amount of homage to the OG, and that's exactly what you want. You sort of want the OG, but at the same time you want it a little bit updated. And the comfort and fit is a lot better on this shoe compared to that. But broskies, I could waffle all day long until the cows come home, but my overall verdict is indeed an absolute buy. But broskies, comment down below and let me know what you think. Is the Air Max Terrascape Plus on your radar, or is this an absolute miss? Leave it all down below, and as always, I will pin the best comment. Anyways, my people, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Don't forget to hit me up on IG as well, because I'm most active over there. And whilst you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And till the next episode, take care.